Hello, you're watching Avenue X, and today let's talk about 2 Chinese dramas in one video. It is because personally I have right now a very volatile schedule. It's just a little bit too complicated to do 2 videos separately. And because I'm watching these 2 dramas back to back, within one video I should be able to express what I think about them and help you make up your mind about whether you should check them out. First drama is airing on CCTV8 plus Youku, a contemporary drama set in the early 2000s, 一路朝阳, all the way to the sun. The other drama is airing only exclusively on iQIYI, the web platform, also a contemporary crime, police, case-breaking drama, 消失的痕迹, The Evidence Tells. And this video will be time-coded, so you can find the sections accordingly. First, 一路朝阳. This is a 36-episode drama that was shot last year in Beijing, directed by Cao Kai, written by Lan Xiaoxi, based on an existing novel, 大城小事, written by the author Jiang Lihan. Although the main characters' names, time settings, a lot of details got changed in the process of adaptation, so the book and the drama actually don't look that much alike. For the drama version, the story is set around the time that Beijing hosted the Olympic Games, and that was 2008, but the drama kind of starts in 2007. It is led by Li Landi, Wang Yang, Wang Ju, Gao Ye. Our perspective character is played by Li Landi, and her best friend is played by Wang Ju. They belong to the same class, graduating at the same time from the same university. Both majored in law. After their graduation, they try to find a job. Li Landi aims for the best law firm there is in Beijing, and Wang Ju's route, she decided she's gonna turn and become a real estate agent because she saw the potential, which is a really clever idea if you were actually living in early 2000s Beijing. So these 2 classmate characters start to go on very different trajectory of their career, and along the way they're gonna encounter all kinds of interesting people and challenges and growing in their professional life, but also romantic lines are gonna happen. Also that whole era, how it affects pretty much next 2 decades of China's economy is gonna be shown in this story. I have watched up to episode 16. If you like a contemporary drama that has interesting character, interesting plot, and nothing is unrealistic, good performances, overall very enjoyable and hardly realizing time is going by drama, you should go for this one. The current ongoing, whether it's on satellite television or web platform, Chinese contemporary dramas, in my opinion, this is the best one. I'll already give it a 2 gold mine based on the first 16 episodes. Since I'm combining 2 dramas in this one video, I'm not gonna do too much details, and I have overall very positive response to all the way to the sun. The only thing I worry about is it's not gonna deal with the romantic line between Wang Yang and Li Landi. Both actors are very good, but they have significant age gap in reality and also in the story setting too. So how are they gonna play this to a level that is convincing, natural, making sense, and not embarrassing? Then the rest of the things I appreciate, mainly divide that into 2 parts. First is casting, acting, really nice. Everybody using their own voice and they're all very good. When a character, even when they're supporting roles, when they're supposed to play the local Beijinger, they find the actors who can actually do perfect local Beijing accent to make it completely believable. For the main roles, Li Landi, Wang Ju, Wang Yang, Gao Ye, I really cannot complain about anything. They are all so perfectly picked for the role, and there are a couple of really well played scenes so far, whether they get a lot of pressure in their work environment or their personal relationship getting into trouble, and the performance comes out so genuine, so touching, and the lines are really well spoken. And there's definitely no romanticizing people turning in circles and, upon first meeting, my pink bubbles is jumping out of my eyes. None of that. When it's a work environment thing, it's a work environment thing. Love doesn't come into the mix at all. And when it comes to romantic relationship, when 2 people have fight and quarrel, what they talk about is so relatable. But it's not a painful drama. It has a lot of fun. It has very good pacing. It mixes harder to swallow and really enjoyable moments really well together. Overall, just gives you a very enjoyable watching experience. First day, it released 6 episodes, and I binged it on the first day and didn't even feel like there's any effort on my part. One reason might be, around the year 2007 and 2012, I was in Beijing, and a lot of the things the characters encountered in terms of buying properties, what the overall environment was like, work ethics and stuff, the time feels pretty well captured. I actually have very similar experiences with some of the characters. And one of the characters in that drama at that time had this foresight of making her current life actually quite difficult to get a lot of mortgage of different properties that was still allowed by the policy back then, and to bet on the future that it's all gonna increase in value. Had I had the money back then to actually do that, I would have done it, and I would now be financially free because property prices over the next 10 years would increase 10 to 20 times in Beijing. If you were in Beijing and you bought like 2-3 apartments 2007 and 8, and you hold it until 10 years later, 2018, 19, you sell them, you'd be lying on a bed of money for the rest of your life just by the interest money you can get. Cheapest rate saving plan. That's how ridiculous things has been in the last 2 decades. And when I watch a drama, like every second when I see that plot shows up, I'm like, ha ha ha. And then the second part, apart from the acting and how it resonates with me, also is the story itself. If we don't think about its time and it's actually related to real recent history, just looking at it as a professional drama about one main character in real estate selling business, one main character in law firm. It's also very enjoyable. The cases, the difficulties, the challenges, the interesting client it come across through trials and mistakes we learn and how to become really good at our job. Part is also well written and well played. Really is the best and most interesting and probably most relatable contemporary drama of characters that are similar to my age. So if you're, say, between late 20s and early 40s, you probably would resonate a lot with most of the plot and characters. That is first drama, 一路朝阳. Recommend you to check it out if you like any of the particular actors or the particular time and type of story. Moving on to the second drama, 消失的痕迹, The Evidence Tells. Pretty much airdropped on the 18th. It's only web available. It's a 分账剧, which means the production company of this drama, they did it and they put it on iQIYI to air it. iQIYI doesn't invest in anything apart from giving you the platform to air. So they don't promote it for you. They don't put extra money. Based on how well it performs, they would divide the profit at the end. For this type of drama, often you would see the whole drama gets released in one go, like the Netflix dramas. Basically, it's not iQIYI's own baby. It's iQIYI's listing for other people, right? If you do well, you do well. If you don't, we don't care. This is a 32 episodes drama, but technically it's a 16 episodes drama because every episode is only 20 minutes. So by the convention of Chinese dramas, 40 minutes per episode, this is a 16 episodes drama. It is directed by Li Yutong, written by Li Yutong and Chen Siyan. It was shot from January to March in the city Ningbo. It is led by Li Yuan, Li Jiaxing, Yuan Hao, and believe it or not, I've watched the whole thing. This video is a bit weird, yeah. It combines the first impression and the final review of 2 dramas. Let me first tell you my overall impression of this drama. I would give it a 0.8 gold mine. It's very specific. This is a crime drama, police drama. Both of our characters are police. One is a detective, the other is a coroner. The closest thing you're gonna compare it to is Under the Skin, because Under the Skin is also iQIYI airing drama. It is also relatively short, only 20 episodes. It is also a police drama that features 2 characters who are both police but specialized in different things. And then it's a guy drama and a girl drama. So all things considered, you want to compare them. If you've watched Under the Skin and you like that drama, this one is, I don't think in any way on par with that drama. If we have to talk about it in, again, mainly 2 parts. One is character, the other is the plot and the cases. Frankly speaking, the second half of this drama, I really had to breathe through it. I had to just convince myself I'm already in halfway, might as well just do the rest. First, characters. Both actresses, I think, are good enough, but I don't think they're given the best script and also not designed to explore the depth and the interest of a screen character. What you will know is the information regarding a particular case that happened in their past that kind of link them together, and at the beginning will give you a hint and at the end will resolve that. Classic structure, just like Under the Skin, but because of the writing quality, along the way you almost see no change of those characters and the relationship hardly really develops. What your impression of them is like right at the beginning would stay pretty much till the last episode, and you feel you still don't know these two characters. And that's a big problem. And there's very little integration of the person, how their quality affects the cases, how specific cases trigger certain people to react in a certain way. Oh, you get to know the person more, and then the case moves forward. It keeps having that feedback loop of this classic case-breaking structure dramas. This drama really doesn't have that. Also, the acting, I think, is not the best, and often I feel the two actresses have the potential to do really good performances and ability, but it's not being directed in the best way. And in terms of that CP, that chemistry, that faking BL and faking GL thing of IG dramas that they've been doing for years now, they did it so successfully in Under the Skin, where it is so not BL, but everybody want to overinterpret and have fun with it. Whereas in this drama, they almost is selling it too obviously, without actually any foundation and base of why these two characters would act like that towards each other. It just doesn't work. And sometimes they try too hard, so it becomes awkward. I feel like the people who are directing this drama just doesn't quite understand what is the attractiveness of same gender relationship. Then the plot part, the cases part, again, doesn't compare to Under the Skin. The case qualities, the interesting setups, the process of breaking it, and how that affects the main characters, the integration, none of that works very well. Some of the cases are not bad in terms of how many layers it has and how many twists they have, but I think one thing is supporting roles in those unit cases, their acting is just like barely qualified to make the story flow. And then I think the creative team of this drama is not the most fluent and experienced in drama telling language, how you set up anticipation, how you edit, how you shoot certain scenes with angles and cameras and lens choices, how you pace the story, music, all that combination of making a mystery, thriller, crime story exciting, it's not been done very well. Your attention constantly stray and go to other places, and that's not a good sign for any case-breaking dramas. And the other problem is, for this type of structure drama, you would usually have that one main line, through line case that from day one till the last day is gonna link everything together, which in the Under the Skin drama, again, it is about that woman's face that Shen Yi cannot remember, and it links to this case that happened many years ago and that affected Du Cheng and Shen Yi both very heavily. And eventually at the last moment, you see a version of resolution or halfway resolution and kind of leading to future seasons that now we don't know if it would ever happen, sadly. But anyway, you see that whole through line thing needs to be there. For this drama, there is also that one from day one till the last. But the quality of that case, it's just not very well written, very well designed, and sometimes you even read it as a really silly thing because the boss is not so convincing, and then that one person that links both female together, not interesting, not convincing, and a little bit funny. That character actually has gone through that many things, and eventually he's not gonna look like that at the end, and it's not gonna be so easy for the whole thing to without spoiling it. That's the best way I can say about this story. For a large chunk of it, I was actually zoned out, so I may have actually missed quite a lot of things of this drama, but I really try hard. I just can't. Honestly speaking, craft-wise, making drama-wise, it's not good enough. If you're interested in a two female policemen type of story leading thing in Chinese drama, then you can test it out and see if it engages you. If you don't watch this, you're not gonna miss anything. So that should conclude this combined first impression and final review of two dramas that are on air right now in China. I'll see you probably in the next video, which would be the weekly video of this week. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.